Well, good morning and welcome to Tuesday morning, the 18th of January. Our devotion this morning is entitled The Gift to Believe, based out of Matthew 6:25 through 30. The lyrics that I'm going to read first here are both by Michael Card, but co-written with Scott Rowley. Jesus said, "Do not worry about what to eat and wear. If you will seek the kingdom, my love will calm your fear. Look at the birds. I made them and keep them. And like them, I want you to be. Faith is the gift to believe. Each day is full of trouble. I want you to bring them to me. I am your great provider. I know your every need. Look at the lilies. They never labor, yet what a splendor to see. Faith is the gift to believe. Worry can never provide or add a day to your life. Seek first the kingdom and his righteousness, and you will have all you need. Faith is the gift to believe. So take no thought for tomorrow. Each day has cares enough of its own. So live for the kingdom. Your heart will be free. There your treasure will be. Faith is the gift to believe. In Matthew 5:1 and 2, Jesus sits down, a sign that he's going to teach, and teaches them. The them is probably the disciples who are gathered around him. In my imagination, the enormous crowd of thousands are there for the most part, not to listen to him teach, but rather to be healed or fed. Matthew lets us know that even though it is early in his ministry, Jesus already has been teaching, preaching, and healing all over Galilee, Matthew 4:23. The crowds are coming from as far away as Jerusalem. He begins a lengthy teaching session with what we call the Beatitudes, but more precisely, they are his innovative 8 blessings or benedictions. Matthew gives them in distinction to the recent innovation in Judaism called the 18 benedictions. About halfway through the Sermon on the Mount in Matthew 6:25, Jesus provides a list of the things they need to stop worrying about: their life, what they will eat or drink or wear. Appealing to their Jewish identities, he says these are the things that the Gentiles worry about. There's only one thing that they need to quote-unquote worry about or seek, and that is the kingdom. Matthew's major theme. In Jesus' remarkable kingdom, there is no place for worry. To worry about food or clothing implies a lack of confidence in the King. Remember that Jesus preaches the sermon in Galilee, an area filled with all kinds of birds. There is every likelihood that the air around him is filled with the songs of birds as Jesus directs the disciples' attention to them. The birds don't worry about anything because apparently they've learned to trust their Creator. Even the insensible lilies, clothed in such gorgeous colors, don't worry about what they'll wear. After all, worry accomplishes absolutely nothing except to distract the disciples from the one thing they should be seeking, and that is Jesus' kingdom. Throughout the Gospels, Jesus says, "Do not worry." 11 times. I'd not heard that before. Throughout the Gospels, Jesus says, "Do not worry," 11 times. He encourages the disciples not to be afraid 9 times. Remembering that the Gospels represent an excruciatingly small slice of the life of Jesus, someone has estimated 0.09%. In reality, he must have been constantly encouraging them to take their eyes off their situations and look to him and the coming of his great kingdom. I like that. Constantly trying to get them to stop worrying. I think we need that message, do we not? Especially living in the days of political turmoil and COVID issues and upheaval and all that's gone with it these last couple of years. We're filled with worry. Even believers were filled with worry. Why the title is the foundation to the lyric. This line sums up the application in a succinct way. Worry can never provide. Worry can never provide. Worry is never the answer. It never advances things for good. So just seek the Lord and His kingdom. All the other details are in His hands. It's a hard lesson to learn, but it's one we've got to learn if we're going to live with a sense of peace each day. Blessings to you today. Seek the kingdom first.